Hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Eric Jacobson. I'm a director here for Quote-to-Cash Solutions at Spalding Ridge. Spalding Ridge is a best-in-cloud consulting firm. We're very excited to share with you today one of our integrated solutions coming out of our Salesforce and NetSuite practices. This solution focuses on Salesforce Revenue Cloud, CPQ, and billing, integrated to NetSuite Advanced Revenue Management.
So we start here on our opportunity. I'm just going to go ahead and click into this quote. The quote object is kind of a header overall view. It will show you just an overall global view of what's going on for this opportunity. From here, I'm going to go ahead and click my edit lines. For this opportunity, Miley has chosen to select the advanced package. The advanced package in CPQ setup is actually a bundle of all the products that are offered within this package. So this package gives us the option to select lessons, subscriptions, the equipment that we want to use, and the maintenance and service that goes along with it. By clicking save, CPQ will then show you quote lines that are on each and every one of these products. So that package then gets broken out into individual products that we can then adjust pricing and quantities as need be. So throughout this opportunity, we identified that Miley is going to be purchasing all of these products. And in this case, there's a promotion going on that we're going to give a 100% discount for the guitar insurance. Note that the guitar insurance is actually sold at 10% of this package detail, and there is actually a cost and a value to it. However, sales will give it a 100% discount. And then I'm going to go back into my opportunity and close win this opportunity. Close winning this opportunity will convert this quote into an order. This symbolizes the handshake from the sales operations to the finance operations. The flow of data in Salesforce Revenue Cloud takes what was quoted, both quote and quote lines, and turns it into an order with the related order products. All right, so if we take a look at our order, looked at our order products, everything looks good. We've got usages loaded based off of November's. Everything looks good. I go ahead and click activated. Activation of an order tells CPQ or Salesforce Revenue Cloud that this order is ready to create invoices and be billed against. Additionally, this is the handshake between Salesforce and NetSuite. Upon order activation, a corresponding sales order record in NetSuite will be created that Cheryl will show you in a minute. So now that our order is activated and ready to be invoiced, let's take a look at how that happens. Invoices are created via invoice schedulers. Invoice schedulers can be set up for a daily, a monthly, a weekly, or an actual one-time, let's do it ad hoc. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and use a one-time ad hoc. If I set my corresponding invoice batch on this invoice scheduler, it will evaluate all of my orders and order products that are on this batch and create that invoice for them. You can see I have an invoice that corresponds to my related order. Order 138, here's your order 138, here's your invoice for 138. I can quickly drill down into that order as well by clicking on this link. If I take a look here, I can see the total for this invoice, the invoice date, the due date, and the status of draft. If I drill into my related invoice lines, we can see all of the products that were being billed at this time. Additionally, this is also another trigger for the Salesforce integration to NetSuite, in which it will create the corresponding invoice record that Cheryl will show us as well. And I rerun this for December's invoicing in order to pick up that second month of subscriptions along with that usage summaries. So I go ahead and reset this to today, invoice date of 12/1.
Thank you, Matt. I'm going to show you guys the NetSuite side of all of this. When a sales order is created and posted in Salesforce, via an integration, we can create the sales order in NetSuite. Let's discuss the implementation of NetSuite's Advanced Revenue Management module, which is called ARM for short. For example, goods such as an acoustic guitar, it's on the sales order here, part of this kit, would have an earned when billed revenue treatment. So as soon as the guitar, or in our case, guitar and accessories kit is fulfilled and billed, the revenue is considered earned. Meanwhile, our online music lessons subscription would have a straight line recognition treatment that recognizes 1/12 of the total cost over the period arm start and arm end date. And finally, we also had the guitar insurance, which didn't have anything to recognize on the sales order. But using fair value formulas in NetSuite in advanced revenue management, we can change that. On the revenue arrangement, you'll see all the items from the sales order come through. You'll see our 6-string acoustic kit with our acoustic items. You see all their values here. As you saw in Salesforce, guitar insurance, we're not charging for it, but we are going to allocate it a fair value of 10% of the hard goods that were sold that we're actually insuring. So you'll see here, the calculated fair value amount would be $31.40, which is 10% of the discounted sales. So revenue recognition in NetSuite would look like this for the revenue arrangement. You have the planned, it's assuming it's going to be invoiced this month. You have all your items, your deferred revenue account, the account will go to sales and revenue services. And then you're going to have your subscriptions, your online lessons, and your guitar insurance, and they are going to be split evenly across the 12-month period. We also created, when Salesforce created that first invoice for this order in Salesforce, it then was able to shake hands with NetSuite and bring that invoice over. You'd see the same line items that you saw in Salesforce with their prices, and you'd also see your zero-sum guitar insurance lessons. We have the subtotal of $391.99, which matched what was in Salesforce as well. That was your first invoice. As for your second invoice that then synced directly from Salesforce to NetSuite, you could have your usage-based items. So you would have your magazine subscription, which is a monthly, your online guitar lesson access, which is also a monthly, plus your usage-based guitar lessons, the 2 that were free and the 3 that each had a rate of $9.99.